In this video, I'm going to show you what I believe to be the 7 most fundamental extended piano techniques that are useful to composers. Some are techniques that composers have genuinely used, and some are original inventions, but all are very useful and easy to learn. Now, the foremost of these I'm going to show you is also possibly the coolest, and that is sympathetic resonance. To understand what this is, imagine a scenario where an opera singer pitches a high note and breaks a glass. This is because the singer is singing at the frequency the glass naturally vibrates, which causes it to shatter. A similar thing happens on piano when we hold down the sustain pedal and press a key. The note feels wet because other strings resonate with that vibration and sound themselves. Sympathetic resonance is most pronounced when we depress just a single key and let it resonate. You can hear the note I've just struck, but hear how the key I've silently depressed is also sounding. That is due to the sympathetic resonance. The effect works best in octaves, but also on fifths and even random keys. Random keys in particular sound amazing. Next is what is probably the most famous extended technique, and that is the prepared piano. The prepared piano was invented by John Cage and literally works like this. You find an assortment of random objects, like I have, and place them on the strings. John Cage himself preferred nuts and bolts, but the composer is free to specify. The result is that the piano is muted and in a variety of different ways, and has a very distinctive timbral effect. Even Stravinsky used this technique in his Requiem canticles, which shows how influential this compositional device is. Related to the prepared piano is string plucking. As its name says, you literally pluck the strings. If the pedal is off, this sounds quite dead, but if it is off, the effect is very different from the usual piano sounds. It is also quite a popular way to do glissando. Bear in mind though, to try not to touch the strings directly with your hands, as the strings can rust over time. A plectrum is a good investment if you want to be more involved with this method. Touching the strings can also produce harmonics. If we touch the string in the exact center and strike it, we observe that a new clear note is created. This note is the harmonic, and is in fact an octave higher than the note of the original string. Harmonics are used often by string players and harpists, but is still an extended technique for pianists. Fifth on this list is one of the strangest extended techniques. I believe this to be a personal invention, though there was a very high chance someone has done this before me. This is what I like to call the ghost pedal. Now, half pedaling is a common piano technique, but if done repeatedly, it can sound like the sound is wavering into the distance. However, pedals tend to make noise and ruin the effect, but it can also be used on purpose. The pedal can be intentionally used to create a distinctive thunk. This also brings us into our next extended technique, which is percussive effects. If you knock or hit the piano, you can create different kinds of clunks. With the pedal off, you can even set the strings vibrating, which is an effect with high potential. Bear in mind though that pianos are fragile, so physically assaulting them is a bad idea. A final extended technique is alternative methods of key depression. Yes, other than the keys, pianists often use the arms, and it is possible to achieve unique effects with objects like rubbers and balls. Yet again, don't hurt the piano or you will be banned from your venue. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to click the thumbs up. Also, if you like this video, you may enjoy my original compositions, which are shown right here.